What is up, you fantabulous people? We are back for another balisong unboxing and review. Well, I guess in this case it's an unbagging, but not of this. No, this is the Nabali's cheese, and it is actually a really, really good flipper. I like this thing a lot, but we are not talking about this today. No, dear. No, we are talking about what is inside this box. And of course, as always, I'm going to pretend like it's some sort of surprise because that's a whole lot more fun, even though you saw a video title and thumbnail. But what's inside? Let's play a game and open it up. Oh, geez. Okay, that's fine. Open sesame. Oh, wait. That might be sensitive information. Is this? Off camera. Okay. Is it? One moment. Yeah, that has my address, so you guys don't get to see this paper. Oh, teaser. Nope, don't look at it. Nope, inside, we are going to look inside of here. We get a sticker. Focus, thank you. It says Squid Industries, and it's got a squid. That is adorable. We're gonna put that somewhere. Let's see, what else is in here? We got the box. Anything else? Hello? Hello? Nope. We're good. Now, as always, Squid Industries has a lovely, simple, but luxurious packaging. And, well, it says it right there. We got the Triton V2. Why? Because it's discontinued and I wanted to get some... I wanted to get a Triton. And so, for all of those people watching this video late, I am so sorry. They don't make them like they used to, I guess. But we'll open that in just a moment. More stickers, the QR code for how to tune, and there's a QR code on the other side for how to flip. And actually, if you guys want to, you can scan this. So here's how to flip, and here's how to tune. And Squid Industries actually has amazing videos and tutorials. Anyway, we will be closing that off and actually opening this up. Now, this is the Squiddy bag. Well, Squid Industries balisong bag, and I really like it. I do like the Nabali's bag a little bit better, but that is fine. Let's get this open. Oh, it is the Triton V2, and I got the orange variant because I don't have any orange balis. The closest I have to an orange bali is the Pacific, the Fire and Ice variant, but wow. Well, let's go through my list, which I actually need to go get my list. We're going to set that down. Not touching it, no flipping. I will go get my list. All right, here's the list. We got tap, play, weight, specs, balance, price, sound. We're going to go through all of them. Do we have tap? Shake, 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 shake. No tap. Shake, 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 shake. No tap. Let's test for play. Do we have play? A decent amount of play, but not bad. And that is a very grippy finish. Wow, like there... It feels like an extremely fine sandpaper. That grip, that feels really good. Let's get the weight. I actually need to go get the scale, so let's go get that. Scale has been acquired. We're looking at 4.3 ounces. Very nice weight. Very agreeable weight. Nothing fascinating or crazy about that. Okay, so specs, we have bushing system. As with most of Squid's products, we got Zen pens, we have channel construction, we have their steel blades, and I'm pretty sure this is 7075 aluminum. I will go check, actually. Let me check real quick. All right, guys, I have reviewed the facts, and I have been wrong on 2 accounts. This is not a bushing system. This is a washer system. My bad. And this is not 7075 aluminum. This is 6061 aluminum. So it's a little bit softer. And we have a washer system, so I'll have to keep that in mind. We will need thread locker in here, but I have plenty, and that is fine. Squid is good with the washer systems, but let's check the balance. All right, that is definitely looking actually a little bit handle heavy, but we will see. And then price, well, price is a little bit irrelevant at this point because I just checked, and they are all sold out and discontinued. And so this is actually one of the last ever bought. At the time that I had bought it, they had, I think, 7 in stock. maybe 8. There were 3 orange ones, 3 of another, and 2 of another. And I bought one of the 3 orange ones. But unfortunately, I mean, I think this is out of stock and discontinued, so these are strictly aftermarket at this point. But let's check the sound. Can I get a good sound test? Man, this is... Oh, there we go. Man, it's actually really hard to get a sound test out of this one. We'll try it again later, but let's just flip it. Oh, okay. All right. All right. Wow. That carries momentum so stinking well. Like, that is surprising. Let's try a choker fan, actually. Oh, okay. All right. So, I just flipped that for the first time ever. And I gotta say, I am so sad to see this discontinued. This flips so well. The bounce on it is spectacular. Holy cow. Okay, so I've got a few things that I want to compare this to. I think I'm going to compare this to the Crackeracken. I want to compare it to the Nibali's cheese. And I want to compare it to... Oh, what else do I want to compare it to? Let me look at my collection, and I'll have a few other things to compare it to. This is definitely a more weighty balisong. And so... Let's see, fans. Fans are good if you can get it in the right spot. There we go. This coating, I don't know what this coating is. I'm going to have to go look it up. It grips really well, but it does feel a little bit chalky, which is interesting. But it also has just a wonderful, luscious kind of color to it. Like, that is probably the most seductive orange I have ever seen in my life. Oh, man. Yeah, rollover tricks are pretty good. Sorry for the fail right there. But, oh, man. Oh, lost it. And the squareness, so they're rounded squares. The square makes it really easy to do rollover tricks. I think this has been designed really, really well to do rollover tricks. It's all right in fanning. Fanning, you have to get it in the right spot. If you get it in the right spot, it actually fans really well. But if you start the fan, say, a little bit too early, say in this position, it's a little bit rough. And if you start the fan too late, maybe in this position, where the blade is pointed up a little bit, also a little bit rough. But if you get it in the right spot at the right time, see, that was a little bit late. Let's try it again. So the fan actually goes really well if you do it, at the right time. Let's see, where are we balancing? Oh yeah, that is definitely handle heavy. Wow. Okay. Yeah. It's a good rollover, Bali. But let's. Okay, that's a new one. Wow, that hurt. I was gonna do a helix, and it swung out and hit my knuckle. That really hurt. I have never had that happen before. That was uncomfortable. But here, you know what? I got the cheese right here. So let's just try this. Cheese. Cheese feels a little bit more neutral than the Triton. Yeah. Oh, whoops. Yeah, because the cheese feels like it performs better on fans, but only slightly. And I think that might be blade length, if you think about it. Because the cheese just, I don't know. Is it a little bit longer? Let's see. It's about the same. Cheese is a little bit longer, but it's enough for me to notice. But let's go grab a couple others. I'm gonna go get me a Crackeracken, and we will be right back. So I will see you later. And later is now. So what I've got here are the Hydra and the Crackeracken. The Hydra has actually been my absolute most favorite thing to flip lately. I don't know why. This thing hits the G spot for me. So this thing is wonderful. But I brought it out to compare because it has kind of a similar balance, I think, to these two. But we're going to put these aside, put Nabali's aside for a moment, and just compare Squiddy to Squiddy. Okay, okay. So, yeah, let's see. Right after flipping the Triton, it feels... Oh, man. I'm just not doing it today. Yeah, that grip. I love that grip. I would love to see this on more aluminum balisongs. Whatever this is. I got to figure out what that is. And then this feels more handle heavy. Like it's got more handle bias than the Triton. And you can actually see that in the test. So this has a more neutral balance. It's handle bias, and I would say the Kraken or Kraken is handle heavy a little bit, which you can kind of see that. Yeah, and so I actually prefer this over the Kraken. Some of you guys are gonna get mad at me, but I don't necessarily like the Kraken as a go-to for a flipping experience. Lately, my go-to has been the Nabali's Hydra. This thing has been, like this suits my flipping preferences perfectly. And I would say that the Triton is really, really close to this. Yeah, I really, really like this. This is a wonderful experience. Why are they discontinuing this? I mean, why? Unless maybe Triton V3 is going to be on bushings. Is it out? Is the Triton V3 out? I don't know. I'll have to double check. But no, this is wonderful. I think the only upgrade I would want on this is a bushing system. And maybe 7075 aluminum, but I'm not going to be too picky because this handle design feels really good. The channel all the way down is enough to grip onto because it's actually very rigid at the top. I don't know how well you can see, but you can see a sharp angle at the very top of the handle. And that is enough to grip on. And then this coating, it's kind of sandpapery-ish. Like a really, really fine sandpaper. And so it grips so well. Especially for an aluminum bully, which that is really nice. Why would you discontinue this? Squid, we need to have a talk. What on earth? You know what? Before I get too upset, I'm gonna go check the site and see if there's a V3 out. And I'm sure that, if any of you in the comments are listening to this at the moment, you're probably going to be telling me about how there is a V3. But you know what? Let me go check it out. Okay. Sad to say, at the time of recording this, there is not a V3. This is the latest iteration, the latest model. And I am really sad to say that. Like that breaks my heart because this feels spectacular. The flipping on this is like my preferences exactly. This would be my go-to if it wasn't discontinued, and now it feels more like a collector's item because it is 6061 aluminum, and so if I drop this on tile or concrete or anything like that, it's gonna get dinged up like crazy, and I can no longer just go buy another one. Buying another one is not in the cards for me at all because it's discontinued. What can you do? Which is really, really sad. And it has a unique ring to it as well. I don't know how well you guys can hear it, but here's the Kraken ring. And here is the Triton ring. It makes me think of the spurs on cowboy boots. Like this feels like a Wild West volley. And they're gone. It's so sad. I think we need to have a moment of silence for the loss of such a beautiful, wonderful flipping Bolly. All right, moment of silence is over. But man, Squid, please make a V3 of this. And if you are working on it, we would love to see it in bushings, but everything else, just leave it. We love everything else, or at least I do. I am going to say we, at the very least in the royal we. We, Timothy Prescott, really, really like this. Oh, wow. And now, for whatever reason, I just can't flip it at all. But that is wonderful. That feels so good. I mean, just make this, but with bushings, honestly. And then, if you wanted, upgrade it to 7075 aluminum. But this thing is just perfect. I really, really like it. And I want to see more like this. This is so nice. But until a V3 of this comes out, literally exactly the same thing. Squid, listen, we want exactly the same thing, just bushings. That is the only change we want. But until another thing comes out, I'm just going to be sticking with things that aren't discontinued, such as this, the Hydra, or this, the cheese, which I just dropped. But that is the Triton V2. And you know what, guys? Let me know in the comments below if you would like to see a V3, because I know for a fact that I would love to see a V3. I am extremely honored that I was able to grab one of these right before they sold out. I mean, literally today is Black Friday, and I got this earlier this week. And so the fact that I am holding this right now feels a little bit unbelievable. I mean, I can't just go buy another one. This is the one that I have. I got the orange one, and that is it. And there's no way for me to get another one, not without going for the aftermarket. But the idea of a brand new one, this is it. This is the one, the last to be ever opened, which is so sad. So sad. Sorry, I'm being a little bit existential right now, but oh man, Triton V2. I want more of this. I really, really do. Man. All right. Well, I will leave you guys with that. And if you want a V3 of this, we should petition Squid to make the V3, because that would be so wonderful. Anyway, I'm going to let you guys go now because I'm just rambling at this point. You've been here for 17 minutes already. Wow. You have spent a lovely amount of time with me. I love you people. You guys are wonderful. I want to continue rambling. I'll do it off camera. In the meantime, if you do nothing else, like, comment, and subscribe. But if you do nothing else, happy flipping. And I will see you guys in the next one. Bye!